Hello everybody, this is the Introverted Comedian and I'm back with some more Medieval Dynasty from the Oxbow Map with a new episode. So I skipped one day last season and ended up with my farmers leaving quite a lot of plots alone. I want to see exactly how it works. I've also decreased the number of days from 4 in a season to 3. And I want to see if they will actually move faster to complete the tasks. Because I'm pretty sure they were doing it slower just so they can fit all of the work in 4 days. Meanwhile, they might be going a little bit faster so they can fit it in 3 days. Now, I also managed to finally complete the Entangled in Darkness series of quests. And now there's a new Castellan in town. I was hoping that this was the last story quest, but apparently there seems to be at least one more. So first of all, I'm going to quickly grab some food, take some quests from my villagers. Sorry, love. Thank you very much. Yeah, and then I will go and see what that quest is. I currently don't necessarily need workers. Also, I do not need any more coins, since I already have a decent amount of coins. I've unlocked all of the technologies possible, all of the schemes. I've also unlocked the village sign and the village crest, so basically now I don't actually have much to spend on. Cherry wine, that's actually very easy to complete. I already have it in my village. Let's see who wants and what do they want. Yo.
Oh, it's you again. Have a nice day.
Okay. So I think this is actually the first toddler in my village. It's nice when they start going along the village. There's plenty of ladies around that have babies, but I think this is the first one who grew up to be a toddler and his mother got back to work. Okie, so first of all, let's get that cherry wine. Where are you, my friend? Then I need to go to town to get a wooden badger. Percy, get over here, mate. We're busy. Yo.
Hello.
Okie. Yeah, so taking quests from your villagers can often end up with one of these thick pair of gloves, which is honestly amazing to get due to its value.
Let's go.
Okay. So I'm going to go after that wooden figurine. But before that, I want to quickly check. There's a spot around here where a specialist worker or very talented worker can spawn. I've been very unlucky this playthrough. Yeah, looks like I'm still unlucky about it. Usually this is the place where he will spawn. Although might have something to do with me not having any spare houses. So I need to start getting some more of them. Let's see. I want to quickly check this area and see how flat it is. Actually, build a couple of houses around here. It's kind of decent, although it's close to a bear hunting spot.
Giddy up.
So I'll leave it for another time. Yeah, so I definitely need to try getting those houses. Maybe this might be one of the reasons why no other no specialist workers have spawned, not no other. Okay, let us see. Oh, therefore see. Sometimes there's one who makes a small camp over here. Probably they don't like it that I have too many villagers already. Okay, this one. Oh, this one actually looks nice. This one is definitely a joke. On the other hand, there's one thing I'm happy about. They do give decent experience in Dynasty reputation. You give me a wooden badger figurine.
My work. See you around. How are you?
Why didn't you say that you have money?
Have a nice day.
Cookie, and let's see. Okay. Interesting. So this lady actually helped her with some food at some point. Looks like she spent years on the floor and now she's feeling better. Now I get it.
How can people do this?
Okay, this is interesting. On the other hand, I noticed, of course, for Pikachu's sake. Ah. Okay, so this wasn't triggered. Yeah, so basically, seems like this lady has a few quests. Initially, she needed some food. She was feeling sick. And apparently, until you get a child, she carries on being sick. So now I'll just need to finish this quest first. And then grab those things that she needs. It looks like these guys are doing a good job. Not sure how fast they'll be going though. The Pikachu is here. Okay, I think I might end up having to lend them a hand. My fruits are, wow, look at those pears, look how nice they are. Yeah, I'm definitely adding this to the shopping list for this week. I have plenty of apples, those I usually buy, but pears I don't buy that often, but after seeing these trees, it seems like it's necessary. I do have a few cherry trees as well. It seems like they've already picked up most of the cherries. These look nice as well, to be fair. Although from the distance, they don't look much like cherries. The plums look very nice as well. Anyway, sorry for that. Back to where the Pikachu is that person. Yo, mate.
Hello there.
There you go. Yeah, so apparently he was collecting the figurines as if they were
Have a good day.
Pokemons. Kiki. So, Orsi, get yourself over here, mate. 6 planks, 10 straw, and stay here, mate. Linen fabric. Oh. And another thing. Because I don't want to be out of fish.
I don't.
I could always ask the friendly worker to take care of it, but it works much faster when I do it. I think I overdid it. Oh, no, it's perfect. Okay, so that's 50 of them, should keep them busy. Yeah, so usually I get like 20 fishing spears, leave them over here, and they can have their fun. It looks like they're moving very fast now. Key planks, straws, fabric. Ooh, plenty of wheat, nice. So 10 of these can be sold. And the Pikachu are those planks. I have way too many things in here. Okie dokie, let's get cooking. Yeah, so I am honestly a little bit curious if there's any other quest after this one when it comes to the story
Let's
quests.
go.
Like I said, I wasn't actually expecting this one to be there.
Oh,
Then again, I must have forgotten about it.
have a nice day.
Yo,
Oh,
buy these.
on. See you soon.
It's a bit strange that it's activated only after you have a baby. This lady needs a roof fixed. Hello.
Eat, drink, drink and rest. Pretty easy to
Okay,
remember.
well, it's like this is it. I do. Okay, so from the looks of it, oh, I cannot see how old she is. She does seem like a teenager, so there's a high chance she might become my villager in the future. I can actually imagine getting, oh, for Pikachu's sake, why? Okay, my lady, I have a better idea. Mislava, you can move to the tavern. And we'll see how it goes from there. Yeah, so I don't actually need sewing materials. And these are the fruits that I'm producing. First, I need to wait until they're turned into juice. Okie so I really need to start getting another village sorted out. And first of all, I need to see how many resources I need for one of these. Okay, that's a lot. Logs, doable, planks, stone. Horsey, get yourself over here, mate. Because we have a dirty job to do. And Kikoki. So first of all, although I'm not very happy about having to carry this much, 110 of these. Horsey, let's see how much you can carry. Perfect. 60 planks. That's going to be quite heavy. And exactly what I was afraid of. Oh, anyway, I already know how I can solve it. Take one of these. Might as well take. Where the Pikachu is it? One of these. Now, to actually be able to carry more, I should have, and I do, Perfect. Doesn't make a huge difference, but it's still enough. Okay, now to really bad timing. It's hoping it's a little bit later.
Hello there.
Out of. Okay, affection, very good. Mood, very good.
Have a nice
Everything
day.
going well. Okie dokie. Where the Pikachu is it? You come with me. You and you come with me. As well as you. Yeah, so where I'm going right now, there are at least a couple of boars that I'll need to deal with. Let's see. I'll probably need to sleep there by the campfire so I can avoid messing around.
Side by side with farmers, but they
Okie dokie. Yeah, so basically, I've been thinking about it for a while. This might actually be a proper place to have more houses, like a second village. I will probably need to soon increase the number of buildings, total buildings that I can build. I want them to be ready and probably move a couple of the production buildings there as well. Okay, so first of all, let's see. Here.
yeah.
As far as I remember from when I visited, the area had quite a few maple trees, so that should help me get my logs without having to carry them. Also, let's go for C. Shouldn't have that many trees, so it will be probably easier for me to build things around. Okay. So that one I don't need to care about. This side is where I want
Giddy up.
my houses. Okay, so for the moment I don't even need to care about the boars. They're quite far away. I'm going to just quickly drop these and these over here and start chopping down trees. Yeah, so if I was traveling all the time to my village and back, it would actually be a pain. Also, now I actually have a decent reason to have a main village. Okay. This one. Because if I get a village sign over here, since it's quite far away from the other villages, I can easily fast travel to it. And if I want to travel to the previous one, all I need to do is travel to Piastovia. This kind of takes me back a little bit to when I started the playthrough and all I had was basically nothing built. Although the area where I started was full of birch trees, this one is full of maple trees. So I'm considering in the future of definitely trying this as a starting area. Yeah, let's fast forward. Oopsie, that was close. Yeah, so the easiest way to get the logs faster is to actually take down the trees and then chop them up. And lastly, get the stumps out. I still find it fascinating that you can actually chop down quite large trees and give you the same amount as smaller trees. But not my problem. Cookie. So let's see how I could go with this. So basically somewhere around here, so I can start construction from here. Okay, let's see. Cookie. And over here I'm going to build the resource storage. It's cookie, what do I need? Stone, of course. Yeah, so it looks like I might not even need to stay here overnight. over here, mate. Where are those planks? Come here, horsey. That's it. Perfect. Will sure to go fast. Okay. Aish. Sorry, horsey, sorry. Yeah, so be careful when you're building things around your animals. You can easily harm them, even though it's not your intention. Okay, sorry, horsey, one more time, sorry. Okay. So, let's have a good look at this. Yeah, quite shady. Meh. Might as well do it. Yeah, so I think it was on the first episode of this playthrough that I had to sleep outside. After that, I never had to. It does save me from going all the way over here, coming back. Okay, so let's see how I can get this sorted out. First of all, perfect. I have plenty of these. So I'm going to get the fence built. As soon as I am able to move a few of the houses, I will also move one of my mines. Close one of them. Main issue is I'm not very happy about having to move people over here. They seem quite happy where we already had everything sorted out. Right, are you feeling better? Okay, looks like he recovered his health. Once again, Horsey, I do apologize for harming you. It wasn't in my intention to do so. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure whether to actually cover this area up. I'm tempted to leave it like similar to a beach.
I'm parched.
Yeah, mate, don't worry. I can also start placing houses now. Yeah, so this will actually give my resource storage a good respite. Okay, looks like I haven't placed things as well as I wanted, but eh. Yeah, so this reminds me of my gameplay on the valley map when I moved my village. But there it was just moving and destroying. Here is basically starting a second village. So it does feel a little bit different. On the other hand, I'm happy that I have all of those extraction buildings running, and with me being busy with lots of quests in the last few episodes, I was able to accumulate quite a lot of resources, which allows me to do this. Perfect. Okay, let's see if there's enough space. Nope. Not a problem though. So I'm going to try to use some pathways in between. I also need one of these, of course. Yeah, so to be fair, village building seems along with a few other activities, one of the most boring. But like I said, it is necessary. Also, having a village over here is giving a much better view than having it where I have the main one. This, don't get me wrong, this area is nice, but the view here is way better. I'm not very keen of this building. I've already looted it. Not sure if it will disappear. Most likely it won't. Once I start building next to it, I can always just place a fence next to it and make it seem like it's not part of my village. And also there's the mine. I am considering of building a bridge over the water. Okay. Might as well build the nicest one. Though the wide one seems nicer. Okay, pier. The pier might actually work better for me, even though I'm not using it as a pier. No. Definitely not working. There's no rails. I want rails. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I always forget where it's supposed to be. So it's 14 and 8. 14 and 8. So I can easily go with these. If they didn't cost the same amount of resources, I would have gone for the straight one, but this way actually gives my villagers a chance to pretend that they're fishing. Although you can always, let's see, I think there are some closing ones. Yeah. So you can always place an end like this one, and that's it. I want to see how far I can get with this. Because my resource storage will not allow it for too far. That's what you get for building the wrong pigmate. Yep. Okay, looks like I made it quite far. I'm honestly very happy. Let's see. Meh. Okay. That's actually better than expected. What the Pikachu are they missing? Although I think I have a feeling I know what they're missing. And it's, yeah, fertilizer. Which means I need to do an emergency visit back home. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. No more torches. Let's go for C. We can actually use the bridge. I hope. And this is why I initially wanted something wider. Okay, I'll check the area a little bit. Okay, so there are wolves, but they are quite far away. One issue though, I cannot see, just like I can see these piers, bridges, whatever, I cannot see this one and it's annoying. At the end of the day, it's not so bad. Okay. Yeah, so up until some time ago, I had no idea, never checked it, that you can actually build a resource storage all the way over on the other side of the map.
Onward!
And be able to access the resources from there. Or better said, from anywhere. Nope, not here. Here. Okay, fast transport via the horsey. Wow. That's a lot of fertilizer just from a rot. Okay, now this should be enough for a few seasons. Although, considering the increasing number of plots, I don't know what to say. There you go, horsey. Come on. Okay, now they have fertilizer. They cannot move. Well, the tavern actually looks nicer with people working over here. Not bad. Still don't understand why the people can be used there, but as long as they're harvesting, it's not my problem. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so like I said, I am considering moving some buildings. Now I need to take a quick look. So the farm sheds, there's no point in moving them. The hunter lodge, there's no point in moving it along with the woodcutter sheds. Initially I was thinking of getting the woodcutting buildings over here. I've already made them look so nice here with this, the woodcutter's hut. Also, they already have plenty of decor, so not that necessary to move them. I am, however, considering on moving these two. They don't look that nice over here. Let me quickly check. Of course, not for Pikachu's sake. Let's see. Yeah, and this is exactly what I was afraid of. So if I am moving people over there, most of the villagers from here are already married to each other. So it's kind of difficult to move them. Basically, I will need to check through the houses and find this one, for example, can be moved to the mine, and then when the wife is ready, she can go back to her job. I might move one of the wood sheds, and this one along with the child and the mother can move along. This one definitely cannot be moved. Not movable. This one again, since he is a minor, can be moved. Fisher, not movable. I'm leaving the fishing pot here. Lumberjack. Minor mother. So basically I can move plenty of the minors, since they have wives. So if I move 6 of them to the village, that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Okay, Horsey, let's go back to this village first, because I need to craft a couple of things. Stay here, mate. Okay. So first things first. Sorry.
No worries. I'll wait.
I'm kind of running out of these. So I want to get some more. Not too many though.
The way to one's heart is through the stomach.
Yeah, initially I had to be very careful about crafting them because the villagers would eat them and I needed them more than the villagers did. But now I can actually produce quite a lot, so I don't need to worry. Okay, I'm also considering moving my house in this area. But not sure where to. I honestly liked it how it was in Ostoya, where most of the village is over here. Then you've got the piers over here. And over here there's a house with a few things separated. So I'm considering of actually getting my house separated over here. But that would mean for me to build another resource storage and food storage, which I'm not very keen on. Anyway, I want to do a quick inspection to see what my people have been doing on farming. Like I said, I know they already worked most of it. So last season I did have an issue, and beginning of this season, even though I have plenty of farmers, they didn't have time to sow as many seeds as I hoped for, because I skipped a day. Now, to be fair, it's nearly 2 days out of 3. I've made the season smaller. They did, however, manage to harvest all the fruit trees, and I think the hops grew, so they did a good job with these, and also started sowing more seeds. So now I'm honestly not sure how well they're doing. This is why it's necessary to move some of the families away from over here to the new village, and then get some more farmers in this area, as well as 1, 2, maybe 3 more traders. But this will be in another episode, so until then, if you've noticed anything that you found useful, or you have any advice, or you want to share where you're choosing to build your villages, or you simply have any question, please feel free to leave a comment. And until next time, have a good time. Bye bye.